Good. Now, hmm. Good morning, everyone. Good. How are you all? Fine. Today. What happened today? No one is there. Like very few people. We can see online used to be almost some kind of 290 and it comes to 158. I didn't understand the logic only. Underground. That is actually true. People went there. You know, it's like we want holidays, but not the work. We want weekends, salary, but not the kind of, most work. It's interesting point. Let's see. Weekends, life, whatever. Now, anyway, in the last few classes, sir, we discussed what is MySQL, what is DB, DBMS, and in the MySQL, how do we install it? How do we start? How do you create databases, tables? When you create a table, what are keys? What are constraints? What are data types? And again, how to create a table, how to alter a table, rename a table, truncate a table, delete a table, right? Now we are going to see today, which is like the fulfillment. We will see how to insert data into table. We will see how to update the table. We will see how to delete any particular data in the table, which makes us clear into the basics. Okay. Before we start, as usual, we'll start with a simple story, sir. Now, once upon a time, there was a professor named John. What is the name? John. Correct. Now, this professor, this professor have two students in the class. Okay. The three typical students in the class. One, two, or three. Now, let's take it here the names. Rahul, Priya, Raj. So, that's the first day of the John in his class. He wants to observe all the students. And he started observing these three people. And these three people's behaviors were different. When it comes to the Rahul like to do no explore. In childhood, Rahul want to become scientist because he saw movies which are sci-fi. Later, he liked police because in movies police are good. And later in intermediate, he understand he can't study much. Then he wants to become something military. And then he started joining engineering college. After engineering, he took the bank coaching. Then he went to government jobs trying it. Suddenly in the YouTube channels, someone said it like influencers are good. He started doing it Instagram influencing. Every day, every day, Rahul's work is very easy. He will open YouTube, he will saw one video, and whatever the video says, he wants to try that. He always feels it like exploring it. He feels it like he wanna become influencer, he wanna become stand-up comedian, he wants to become writer, he wants to become actor, he wants to become director, and he wants to become everything because he don't know what he wants. If someone asks him in a marriage or somewhere, beta, what you do? He said like, I am exploring. It's like reading something, some kind of unofficial language which no one knows. He says it like I'm still exploring because he also don't know. That is the kind of Rahul. Let's come to the Priya. Priya is a girl of planning. So Priya wanted to do something. She just wanted to do something. So what she did, she prepared some 12 timetables, some 30 study plans. She made a to-do list. She filled all the sticky notes in her wall. She write it what to do, what to do, what to do. Interestingly, she never do anything. With a zero progress of 30 study plans of 365 days, what to do, timetable she did. At what time to wake up and what time to sleep, she did everything, but with zero progress. Next comes to the Raj. This is a classic ghost story that says it like tomorrow. Like there is a famous story that when ghost comes, people used to put the on the door a sign that you can come tomorrow kind of thing. Okay. You know why? Because the tomorrow never comes. The Raj, every time Raj thinks it, Raj knows what to do. Raj knows exactly how to do. But Raj is like, let's do tomorrow. But interestingly, on his calendar, every day today will be there, but tomorrow will never be there. Tomorrow came, tomorrow left. Of 30, 40 tomorrows are gone, but still he is waiting for his tomorrow, which never come. And interestingly, Raj never did any work because he is still thinking it like, I will do it tomorrow, and one day he will become great. That tomorrow and that one day will never come back. Never come only, simple. Because calendar shows today, only today. Tomorrow will be again today. Simple. And now you guys tell me, what do you think John suggested for these three people? What do you think is the problem with these three people? Did you met people like Rahul? You never met people who explore in everything? Are you all here, sir? If you really closely look, you will see yourself in mirror in one of the characters. You may be Priya, you may be Rahul, you may be Raj, maybe you may be someone else. I don't know. I know these three people only. The biggest problem in this all is fear. Believe me, people thought it's confusion. No, it's fear. The biggest fear leads to confusion. They don't know what. They are like, okay, kind of problem. This the guy wants to be perfect. He wants to have a perfect life. I will become police. I will become government employee. I will become IAS. I will become IPS. Per year in India, almost some kind of 12 lakh people were applying for IAS and preparing in coaching institutes. Go and see Ashok Nagar in Amir. In you are in Amirpet, na? One day when you are free, go and see Ashok Nagar. You will cry. And the people were there with a lot of history, preparing from years, staying in a chota hostel rooms without they even starve themselves to prepare. You know how many people will become the IAS per year? Thousands. Very few, not even thousands, I'm sure. All the interviews you see from the people who got the rank in YouTube are in this thousands only. There are 11 lakh 90,000, 99,000 of people failed. No one knows their history. People wants to become something more. They want to try something perfect. But that is the problem with Rahul. You don't need to be perfect. You don't try to be perfect. Start something. Sir, I wanted to do something 40 lakh per annum. No, no need. I wanted to do big business. No, no, don't need. Sell something pani puri only. I'm telling it. I'm not joking. A jalebi, good one. I love it. I will buy it from you. Oh, okay. So the point is, I don't want you to become jalebi wala in life. I want you to do it for today, the jalebi, so that you will start with a simple thing. Instead of sitting and thinking what you want to become, and instead of sitting and thinking it like I can become writer, I can become director, I can become hero, I can become heroine. No, one, only one thing. 90% of the times we are not hero heroines. We are comedians in our life. Okay, maybe someone's life. I don't know. Now, next, what's Priya's problem? Planning, planning, overthinking. If I have to say, the people who plan, you know how their mind. I will tell you. What if this is not right? What if I can't complete? What if it is not working? What if someone else completed before me? No, don't think that many what ifs. This is not a life of Marvel. There is no what if. If something works, works. If something not works, kuch nahi hota. Something else will happen. I will try something. If I get the money, acha hai. If I not get the money, kuch nahi. I will do another काम. जिंदगी जीना करने के लिए simple. You have to earn the money and you have to live. Okay, it's not like only Java developers live in the life. No, Python exists. Now, last but not least, the classic guy of Raj. Live for tomorrow. Be in the future. You know what is the problem? Discipline. People think motivation is problem. I am seeing in motivational speakers of lakhs. We don't need motivational speaker. We need people to teach discipline. According to me, school is best. People teach us discipline. Motivation, chod the motivation die. I am giving you 100 motivation. After 1 hour, it all will go away. Simple. But discipline will never go. Are you all getting my point, ma? Is it like clear only? Yeah. I you know what you are, like you think you are. Don't waste your time because confusion kills more people than failure does. Failure is okay to me. Confusion is not okay. 90% of the people's life die in confusion. Failure is not. Okay. That's the thing for today's story. And John said all these words to the students. And miraculously, all the students changed and they got a bright life. Simple. Happy ending. Now let's start our MySQL. John is a good boy. Facts. Good. John also have another name, Prasad. Now, good, good twist. Now let's start here. MySQL one, where we are yesterday. Next. Now, what is this? Not this. File, open folder, 9MDB. I don't know. Where did we wrote it? Good. Sir, yesterday what we discussed, let me repeat it, sir, everyone. Everyone, let's have a quick repeat. MySQL have so many commands, and these commands, based on the usage, we divided into sub-languages. There are total 5 sub-languages. How many are there, ma? 5. What are they? DDL, DML, BQL, BCL, PCL. In that, we discussed DDL commands. DDL means data definition language. Means they are used for definition. They are used for structure. I want to create one table. Create it. I want to delete the table. Yes. I want to delete only data in the table. Yes. I want to rename this table. Yes. I want to add one column, delete one column, change that column position, or change that column key, add one key, delete one key. These are known as DDL commands. For DDL commands, total 5 are there. First one, create. Next, drop, truncate, rename, and alter. Yesterday, I explained you alter. In alter, if you want to add a column, sir, we will use alter table name, add column name. We will give data type and constraint. Already one table is created. For that table, if I wanted to add something, I will use this. Or already one table is there. I wanted to create multiple, I want to add multiple uh, columns, then I will use this, where I will put them in kind of brackets. If I want to drop something, if I want to delete one column, all I have to write is drop column name. If I wanted to add one column, the first, I will use first. If I want to add this column after a specific column, then I will use after. Delete the complete column, I will use drop. Or already column is there. Only column key change, constraint change, or only column data type change. When in that I will use modify. What I will use modify. I want to rename the column. Use rename. Or in this column, keep the column name and data type same. Only add one more constant. Add one more constant. I will use add the constraint. Or delete one constraint. We will use drop the constraint name. And if I'm using it unique, the problem is like yesterday we discussed also in another topic called indexes somehow. Only for unique, it will create some index also. That index we dropped it. What are indexes? Indexes, we will discuss it one more time in indexes chapter. But what is a basic index is like how your textbook have indexes to refer each and every chapter. MySQL will create indexes for faster performance in when you are writing query. If tomorrow someone asks, give me the person named Prasad, then how the MySQL normally search? First row, is it Prasad? Second row, is it Prasad? Third row, is it Prasad? It's not a good way. What if 1 lakh rows are there? It would be too difficult, na? 1 lakh customers are there easily for every app. So 1 lakh rows are difficult to search. That's why people will put indexes. If I wanted evolution chapter in one book, I will not search it like first page, is it evolution chapter or not? Second page evolution. I will not check like that now. I will directly go to index and I will directly go to page number. Same way, MySQL maintains some short ways to reach that particular queries that are called indexes, which are used for increasing performance. Okay, why we discussed that topic is when you create unique, automatically it create index for that unique, and that is why to delete that we used drop index. And if you want to see all the databases, you can use show databases. If you want to see all the tables, you can use show tables. If you want to see all the indexes, you can see show indexes. This is what we discussed till now. Anyone have any questions, ma'am? Online, does anyone have any questions? You can pose it, sir. We need the index name. Obviously, if you write it show indexes, index name will come. Another person create the table at that time. How to find that index name? Show indexes. It will come. Simple. Okay. Next. Today one, we will do TML commands and we will do practice today mostly. Data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. Now, these commands are used to insert or update or delete the data in tables. So they deal with data, not the structure. In DDL commands deal with the structure, but here they deal with the data, actual data they deal. Now, we have Google Drive link. The people who registered will get the Google Drive link from the admin one. Mostly from Monday onwards, you will have the actual classes. The demo classes were over already. And the people whoever have the Google Drive link, you can have it. Like if you are not having it, you can ask the admin. Okay. Online people can ask the online admin. Once you paid it, they will give you the thing. In that, I will post all the classes also. This all 1 week classes, whatever are there, these things I will give it. Next onwards, like the main classes, you won't get. Demo classes, you will get the links. Okay. Now, next one, sir. First one, insert the data. How do you insert the data? If I want to insert the data, to insert the data, to insert the data, to insert the data, we can use, we can use insert into table name, values. You can insert the values of column 1, column 2, and so on. You can insert all the column values. Now I will go and I will insert the data, sir. I will open here workbench, MySQL workbench. In MySQL workbench, I will open this default one, enter the password. Then let's start here, new one. I hope you all remembered. New one, I'm clicking this new file here. Okay. Now, if you see here, left side, I have departments. In departments, when I click here, I can see the table. In departments, how many departments are there, sir? 3. Already I added directly. Okay. You can even add it using the command also. Now, first, what I will do, sir, I will delete it. Can anyone tell me in departments table, 3 rows are there? 3 rows of data is there. Can anyone tell me how to delete that all data? Truncate. Which one you will use, ma? Truncate. So I will use it. I will write it here. First, select the database. Then write it here. Truncate table. Table name is departments. If I do this, cannot truncate it because it is having a foreign key. But in employees table also, Nothing is there now. Oh shit. I will delete it one by one then. Truncate is not working it, but still I can do this. Which now, now I can insert it directly. Okay. That is the point of workbench na. Workbench, if something is not working, you can do it directly with the command one. Truncate is not working because the problem with is when foreign keys are there, actually in employees table, nothing is there. Okay, but truncate is thinking you give here 21 HR. Maybe the 21 is there in employees table also. If you delete it here, there it will be a problem. So that's why I will not delete it. Is what it is saying it. But I'm like, chod do. I just delete manually. Now I want to insert the data now. If to insert the data, you will use command insert into table name is departments, values, departments, values. I'm writing in the next line just to show. Now here you have to give the values. In this one, you have to give the values. What are the values I will give here? I will give the values like 22, comma, HR. Now if I write it here, insert duplicate entry 22 in the primary key. What does it mean by duplicate entry? There are nothing na? You have an error in your SQL syntax. Huh? When I deleted it, no need to save. It's not deleted directly. What is this workbench ray? I thought it is deleted directly. No, no, no. Not Ray. Don't uninstall Ray, everything. The classic guy. What is the problem with printer? Just restart it. Turn off and turn on. Don't do that. The problem is when I deleted here, I should click here apply. वो apply नहीं हुआ. That is the problem. Okay. Seriously. Now, now apply करो. Okay. Now it will work. Okay. I deleted. Now I kind of inserted the HR again. Okay. If I want to insert only one row, which I will use insert into departments values and this one. What if, sir, I want to insert multiple rows? I can even insert it here multiple rows using insert into departments values. Now here I can give here 23 marketing, comma 24 develop dev, comma 25 sales. So now here what will happen? It will insert automatically three rows now. Earlier I inserted only one. You can insert one or you can insert it here multiple. Online is it clear ma? Insert into table name, insert into table name values. You can give one row or you can row multiple rows. In MySQL, row is also called record. Row is also called record. A record of data is nothing but row of data. Simple. If I do this, all three will be inserted. Why errors are coming it always, right? MySQL use near something error. Huh? Space. Space error. Okay. When I put it in next line, I don't understand the spaces are there or not. That is a space mistake. Simple. Go here. Start it. Now 22 HR is there, 23 marketing is there, 24 dev is there, 25 sales are there. Any doubts for online? Someone, can we insert it like column 1 dot name, column 2 dot dev? You can't. Here, you can set like that. Only for one property, you can do update like that. Okay. But you cannot insert it like that because how do they know that it should be something, exactly one value? For example, see, what is the DID? DID is 22. What is DNAME? What is DNAME HR? You can't give directly like that. You have to give in a one row. At a time, you have to pass when you are giving both. Each one separately like an object in your JavaScript one, you can't give it. Any other one, ma? Can we skip DNAME in this only we can pass? That is a point. Can I skip only DNAME? Why can I skip the DNAME? You can. But did you put in the definition not null? If you put in the definition not null, it will not accept. I don't know what I put. I forgot. Like, let me check it here. When I created here this table, I created this table, create table departments. Can you see here DNAME? Not null. Na? If I don't give DNAME, it is wrong. It will give error. If I don't put this not null, na, I can leave it empty. It will become null. Null is like that empty value. Okay. We have to fill it. Now let's fill the same thing, sir. Can we fill one employee detail? Now let's fill employee because employee details are bigger. Insert into same database, EMP values. Now here the values are, if you see EMP, this is kind of interesting. The EMP one. In EMP, you have to give EID, which is employee ID, primary key. So no choice. E name you have to give. E role you have to give. Did I give it this not null? Yes, you have to give. Department ID. This department ID should be from the departments table only. Can I give department ID 101? Why? Because that 101 is not in the other table. Are you getting my point, ma? क्योंकि here department ID is the foreign key na, which is coming from that. Sir, who is topper in your class? Prasad. But is there any student named Prasad? No. Is it good? Are you getting my point, ma? I have two tables. One is toppers table. In toppers table, Prasad is there. One is students table. In students table, Prasad is not there. Is it correct? Because your topper table should come from the students only. I said it like one guy is working in department 101. In department table 101 is not there, which is logically wrong. So you should give it exactly the same way, else it will not take it if you give. If you give it, it will be error. Also, next, salary. Salary is decimal. And I gave for salary. See, salary I did not provide any not null. So I will give empty salary also for some people. Then age. Age I should give value between 18 to 25. Okay. Or next, joining date should be in date time format only. No other format. Let's try this, Ray. I think I added extra things also. I added phone number, email also. Let's try. Here I can see these things. Employee details. EID 101. E name. Shaker. role, manager. The next after role, you can see it like left side. Okay, one by one. Depth ID, department ID. You can see here department table. Department IDs are like this. So I'm selecting 25. So he's a sales manager. And then what is his salary? Some kind of 50K. And what is the age? Let's take it like some 24. And I can give it here in the next line also, no worries. Like until the semicolon is there, it will think it in single line only. Okay, just for showing you all, because if I go in that line, it will be difficult for you to come back. After this joining date, 5, no, y 2012, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Next, to the people who don't know, YYYYMMDD, which MMSS, date name. And then phone number. Phone number is an integer. So let's take it like some kind of phone number. I'm not giving any validation. Now, email a@a.com. Any doubts here online? What if I have three columns, then if I have wanted to insert the data in the first and the last column, not in middle, you can't do that. You can give it empty. For example, see, Shaker one, if I wanted to give, see this one. If I give this Shaker one empty, nothing will happen. If it is empty one, did I give it like here? I can give it here and empty values also. Okay. Now I'm just giving it. Anyone have any doubts? No, I will tell you how to insert only specific values also. Now I am inserting everything. Now all the data is inserted. Go here, employees. Now you can see all the salary, na? All these details na? Now, if you observe it here, sir, if you observe the syntax when I created here, employee ID is auto increment. Auto increments means do I need to give it, sir, every time? No, na? It only should take, na? Right or not? Second, salary is not having any not null. Date is also not having any not null. So salary is not having, date is not having, and age is also not having. I don't want to give salary. I don't want to give age. I don't want to give uh, what is this? Joining date. Okay. What about the phone number and all? Phone number is also not having an email also. Only three things are mandatory. Employee ID, employee ID, role. Employee name I gave na, I think I removed it later. Okay, employee ID, role, department ID. Then I can do it na nicely. Dekho. Employee ID, role and department. Dekho. Next time what I will do, everyone see this. How do you insert only specific column? Someone asked it like how to insert it like only first and third columns. Insert into EMP. Tell me which columns you want to insert. I want to insert three things are mandatory. Employee ID is mandatory. Employee role is mandatory. Employee department ID is mandatory. These three things are only not null in my thing. Sir, if you want to give these three things, if you want to give these three things, in this also employee ID you don't need to give. Why? Because employee ID is auto increment only na. Only two columns I can give. Employee role, comma, employee department ID, dept ID. Only these two things I will give. Values What is the employee ID? The employee role. Employee role is developer, and developer is what is the department ID of the developer? 24. 24. Or I can give multiple. Executive, executive 23. You see here, online everyone please see it, sir. Now, values I give in this things, did I give here, did I give here employee ID? Did I give employee name? I'm not giving anything. Let's give employee name. It's not mandatory, but I have to know the people, na? I will give it here. Employee name Priya or employee name Yutika. Let's go here. Now I will just write it here. Now, if I run this particular one, let's run this. E-name, unknown thing. E-name is okay. That is not E-name. That is emp name. Name is emp underscore name. Now you see it is successfully run. If you see my table, see, did I give ID for Priya? No. But why the ID came automatically one or two? Auto increment, correct. What is the use of auto increment, sir? Constraint means a rule to that particular column. Second, Priya is there. Priya role is developer and Priya department ID is 24. What is Priya salary? Null. Because you did not provide it. You provided only few columns. You did not provided the salary. You did not provided age. You did not provided joining date. You did not provide phone number. You did not provided email. Simple. Simple. Only rule is whatever the order you put, the same order you have to put here. First one only match with first one, second one match with second one, third one match with the third one. That is a simple logic. You can give in any order. Like for example, if I put E role first, here also you should give E role first. That's it. Table order doesn't matter here. If you want to give specific columns, if you want to insert specific columns, you will insert like this. Anyone have any questions? Online, any questions, sir? No. Let's note it down, sir. Go here. For multi columns, sorry, for multi rows, we can use for multi rows, we can use insert into table name values column 1, column 2, and so on. Again, column 1, column 2, and so on. Like this, you can give it how many you like. This is for multi rows. For inserting specific columns, specific columns. For inserting specific columns, you can use insert into table name Here you can give column name 1, comma column name 2, and so on. And here values column 1 value, comma column 2 value, and so on. Online, you can ask your doubts. After creating the table, adding a new gender column, how do I update the gender data for each existing record? That is where update will come. That is not insert. That is update. That is update. I will show you how to update. I will tell you. Now, let's do it, sir. I'm seeing some boys, especially, they don't even have a notebook. They come with free hands without knowing anything. Do one thing, sir. Take your pen and write on your body, or take out your shirt and write it. It will work like a gajni. Seriously. Now, next one, sir. Screen adding specific columns. Screens of adding specific columns example. Yeah. Now, next one, sir. Please write these examples. I'm showing you the examples. Please note down one by one example. Please note down this example, sir. Nothing is there. Just note down this. Slowly I will go down. Online, you can tell me more if you have any question. Sir, is there any rules for truncating, executing truncate query? Yes, no foreign keys. Yesterday I dropped the foreign key in empty table. How to do back? Use add constraint. Use add constraint. Sir, note it down, sir. This much only, no? You are still in up only. Then ma, now next ones. Oh, still people are writing it. Done now. If I go here, now everyone, let's discuss the update and delete. Then I will show give you the notes for update delete also. Guys, focus here. Now everyone, if you observe the table, EMP table, guys, what is the what is the salary of Priya? Null. When you inserted null. But sir, now I want to give salary to the Priya one. Boys, focus here, ma. Already you inserted the row. Complete row is inserted. Maybe now you added one column or some fields you missed. Now I wanted to provide the salary. That is not considering inserting. It is considering the update. What it will be, ma? Update. Update means changing the value of existing value. Already, what is the value of the salary? Null. You are changing that null. That is called update. What is it called? Update. But here problem happens. When you are inserting, you can insert directly. But when you are updating, for example, I said change the salary. No, salary of whom? Exactly, you should know whom you are changing na. If I said change the salary, will you change it directly, sir? No. You will ask किसको change करना है? कौन को? Then you're like, okay, I have to change the salary for Priya. Then you have to write the update command. Update syntax is very simple. You have to write update uh, from update the set salary, set column name equals to value where condition. You have to write a table name here. So this classic syntax is update table name set. What is set? Set is a keyword. Set is a keyword which is used to set some value. It's like an assignment operator. In future, we discuss something called operators. After DML, we will discuss operators only. In operators, I will teach you. Set is a assignment operator. In your programming languages, you know assignment operators, na? Equals to is also one of the assignment operator. What is the use of assignment operator? Assignment operator assigns some value. Simple. If I write it set salary equals to 20,000, 20,000 will be inserted into the salary one. Are you getting my point, sir? And you have to write a clause. The clause is that is also another keyword called where. You have to use a where clause. Clauses checks the condition. Here, where clause checks one verify one condition. What is the condition here, sir? You wanna change salary to 5,000 or 20,000. Nice. But whom you wanna change the salary? Priyana? That means if a person name is Priya, change their salary as 50,000. That is what I have to give. I have to give one condition and I have to give one set. If two Priyas are there, two Priyas will get the salary hike. Then you have to use the employee ID instead of name. Okay. Are you getting my point, ma? Now here, let me do it one interesting things. Update, sell, employee, set. I will go here, employee table, age equals to 55. Acha, am I giving any conditions, sir? Am I giving whose age to change 55? Did I said it? No. Any guess what will happen if I do? Excellent. Like this is a classic way to delete the company. So simple. Everyone's age will become 55. All will get pensions. Simple. That is a classical thing, na? Then you have to tell. If you don't want that situation, you have to tell where employee ID is equals to 102. So only the 102 person, whoever is there, only that person age will change. If you don't put that condition, everything will change. Now I will go here, did go to the employee table, check it here. Now can you see what's the age of the employee table one or employee 102? 55. Same thing I can give for this employee. Sir, can I give multiple? Age 55, salary 20,000. So age will be 55, salary will be 20,000. If you go here, at a time you can change two things. It stored 20,000.00 because I used decimal there actually. Okay. This is how you update a basic value. Now, sir, instead of EID, imagine I write here one nice condition. Change salary greater than 10,000. Now anyone guess what will happen? Okay, I will do something more nice. Salary is equals to salary into uh, 0 point, like for example, uh, I forgot. I don't know much mathematics रे. 10% इंक्रीज करने को किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है? 10.3. I want to increase 10% रे into 10 by 100. Good. Correct. You are correct person. Good. Plus salary. Directly I can do 110 na then. Why you confuse me re? This is correct na? Correct only. Don't know, but something works. Now, you know what will happen if I do this? All the people who are getting salary greater than 10,000 will get it like the, you know, kind of 10% hike. Like in companies, they want to increase the salary with a hike or something kind of what. Hope it works. Yes. Go here, employees. Now, if you see, originally salary of Priya is 20,000. But now salary of Priya is 22,000 because 10% increase हुआ. Are you getting my point, sir? Here you did not specify the person. Where condition is there? I'm not saying it like only change the Priya one. I said it like all the employees who are getting greater than 10,000. Only people who are getting greater than 10,000, for them only increase the more. Simple. Any question in this? By default, update is update many only. There is nothing like only update one will work. If you give condition specifically, as someone said it, if I give name as Priya, two Priyas are there, two Priyas will increase. Simple logic. Condition based update. But here one problem is there. One problem is there. In your system, workbench, workbench by default will not allow you to do update. Workbench will not do allow you to do update. For that, you have to go to one setting, edit, preferences. In edit, preferences, if you go to SQL editor, here you will have this variable, SQL safe updates. This one you have to uncheck. By default, it will be checked. Or I will show you. If you write it, first write this SQL underscore safe updates equals to false. What is this means? By default, there is one constant value called SQL safe updates. What is that variable name? SQL safe updates. Your workbench will be true. In workbench, SQL safe updates will be true. If this SQL safe updates is true, na, you cannot update, you cannot delete. By default, workbench is like, I don't want you to give update and delete, you will change the data. Okay. That is why you have to keep this false. Okay. In real time, how it will work, sir? In real time, this SQL safe updates is not in your case. Like that is created by the your manager. That guy will keep it. If he wants to give you update one, he will give. If he don't want to give, he will not give. What if you suddenly updated everyone's salary in the company? That's why they will not give it. Okay, only for the specific HRs and all they will give it. That too, it will not update directly. It will update in the local one. Again, that one will be checking by another person, and then finally it will be approved with some kind of mail and all. They have to write a mail. The HRs will write a mail and all to another persons, and finally it will be approved. The DB things has to go so much. Any questions, sir? Here, how to save file in MySQL? You don't save file in SQL. SQL files, you will save it in your system. We can update values of a column of foreign key too. You can update anything. Foreign key column is also one of the column. You can update it. But value should be same as the another table. You can update it, but you should not update to whatever the value you like. Simple. Any other doubts? Which constraint in SQL can block an update? Depends. Every constraint. So, for example, what is the age condition? You see, age should be greater than 18. Na? Can I update the age as 8? Can I update age person as 8, sir? No. What is the minimum age? 18. If I don't, actually only 18 is there. If I don't give it like that minimum age 18 one, then it will give it like error. Are you getting my point, ma? You can update, but constraints, every constraint will follow that. Can I update it primary key as null? No. Can I update it like non-null values as null? No. Can I update unique value repeated? No. Every constraint is used for the column. Simple. Update is used as a normal only. Any other questions? Next, online. If we want all employees to have increment, then what may be condition? No condition. Simple. If you don't put any condition, everyone will get. If you want to update a particular salary of a particular person, give it only particular person. Ed equals to 1 or 2. Now what will happen? Anyone tell me what will happen, sir? Only 1 or 2% will get salary hike, na? Remaining persons will not get it, sir. Simple. Are you all clear, sir? Now, last one, sir. How do I update two employees with different values in one query? You have to write it. No, you can't write it to two employees, two different employees. The two different employees should have a condition. Like, sir, I have two people. Their IDs are different, names are different, logic is different. You have to write two queries. What if there is a logic like both are from the Andhra Pradesh only? Then update it with the Andhra Pradesh one. Or both are from only these two people are having it like something. Then you can do that. But if they are not having any kind of common connection, you have to write two different queries. Simple. Next, last one. Sir, this SQL safe updates is not there. Update and delete don't work. Last one. Delete. How to delete created database? Drop it. Why you delete database, Ray? You are not mad. Now, last one, sir. Delete one particular person. Sir, three things. One more time. Delete, truncate, drop are different. If you want to delete complete employees table, you have to use drop. What you will use, ma? Drop. I want to delete all employees. Then truncate. If I want to delete only specific employee, name, delete. Or some condition employee, all the people with less than salary 10,000 delete karo. I will delete them and I will use this one. Now let's do it here. Update. I will give it. Notes I will give it. First we'll do this and then we'll do it. Next, delete. Delete whatever you wanna delete, sir. Delete uh, from table name. Delete from table name where condition. You have to write this as a syntax. Sir, delete the delete from emp where salary is equals to null. Everyone see this? In employees table, whose salary is null? Yutika's salary is null, na? Then automatically Yutika will be deleted. Or you can give any condition here. If I give it here, EID, how many people salary is null? You can delete them. Or EID is 103. Only 103 person only will be deleted. What if, sir, I don't give this condition? You tell me. If I don't tell them where to delete, what it will do, sir? It will delete all, na? It is like a truncate only. If you don't provide condition in delete, if you don't provide condition in delete, it is same as truncate. But the purpose of delete is to delete a specific one. If I do this, then it will delete exactly. You have an error in SQL, space, error is there, then deleted. You see in employees now. Everyone see now how many people are there? 103 is deleted, na? Because you said delete only 103. You said we would get exercise daily after classes. Can you please send it today one? I will send it. Now, can we write the conditions like percentage and all? You can do it. Listen, we can write the conditions such as modulus, not, like, those things we'll discuss in operators chapter. Okay. We are discussing basics now. Now, you tell me this. What will happen if I do delete from EMP where salary greater than 30,000? Now, what will happen, sir? Whose salary is greater than 30,000? It may be one person or multiple people. Maybe only one person or multiple people. Whoever the salary is greater than, all the people will be deleted. Simple. Simple. Any questions here? Online, any questions, sir? No questions. We'll have the notes and we'll have the task and we'll leave. Let's start, sir. Update. Update. It is used to modify the existing column values using set operator and where clause. We will discuss operators and clauses. Our next chapter is operators and clauses, where I will explain you what are the different operators MySQL have, what are the different clauses, from where, group, sort, and all. Yeah, sorry. Now, let's note it down the syntax one. Syntactically, update table name, set column name, set column name, value, and so on. I can give multiple columns also. and I can write it here where one condition. Next example. Example. Now, SQL safe updates. SQL safe updates stops 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 from update commands execution. So if you want update command to execute, first you have to write it SQL safe updates as false. By default, it is true in your SQL, in your workbench. So you can do it directly, write it set SQL update is false, or go to the edit preferences, edit preferences SQL editor. That also works. Any way you can do it. Sir, if I delete one record in an auto increment column, then insert another record, will it be numbering continue or not? It will continue, not based on the previous one. Okay. Yeah. Someone is like, see, you can't delete only a specific column data. This is interesting point. For example, Priya salary delete karo. You can delete whole Priya or you can delete whole salary column. But Priya salary deleting is nothing but setting the Priya salary column as null. If you go to update command and set the Priya salary as null, that is like deleting that particular one only. Tables follows the structure. You can't say it like one person is not having salary and that particular salary column only not there one person. No, you can't put it because all follows one structure. That is why tables are there. If one person is not having email, they will not write their email in the table. But still there is a blank space for them. If you are going for something like node non-SQL like MongoDB, in that you can delete one person column specifically. One person will never have friends in their particular one. Friends column also will not exist in their particular Instagram. Simple. Those kind of things you can do it there. Sir, it is mandatory to write this. Why? Because your MySQL think you are some kind of kid who will change everything. So by default, it will keep you stop doing it. So it will not allow you to do update. How it will do that? It will take one variable. What is that variable name? SQL save updates. That variable it will set true until this particular one is true. Until this particular one is true, you cannot update or you cannot delete. So first thing you have to do is first set this one false. It's like something barrier for you. For child protecting, we will put a something child gate na. Same way, your MySQL workbench will put a set some kind of gate for you. Maybe it don't want you to do that. So I will set that false and then I will do whatever I want. Okay. Any questions, sir? No. In the absence of condition, in the absence of where condition, where condition. It updates all the records, of table. Next, delete. Delete is used to remove a specific record of data, specific record of data record or records of data using condition. So syntax is delete from table name where condition. Delete from table name where condition. Here also same thing. In the absence of condition, it deletes all the records of table similar as truncate. I can give some examples of delete, such as delete from emp where eid equals to 103. Now only 103 will be deleted. Once show without command, without where. Why? If you wanna do it without where, be ready to quit the company. But I'm doing it. Let's do it. Delete from where. Now all the things will be deleted from employee. Simple. Everyone deleted. Any doubts, ma? Anyone have any questions here? Are everyone clear, ma? As tomorrow is Sunday, you guys will have so much time. Yeah, it is your Sunday, na? So you guys will have your own time, na? So spend some kind of 20 minutes for the MySQL. So I will give you one task. Yes. Yes, sir. Let's focus here the task. Create a database, school, create tables, students. Students will have student ID, student name, student gender, student date of birth, student country, uh, course ID, which course they are joined. I will put it in the single line only. Course ID. Next, another table, courses, which contains course ID, course name, course fees, faculty ID, and another table, faculty, faculty ID, faculty name, faculty salary. Now, create them using your own data types and make some relations between them. Okay. Now, next, after this, add columns, phone number, and email to students and faculties, faculties. Insert the proper data of three records each, table. I want 3 rows of data in each table. Use update and delete columns to update the fees, salaries, salaries of specific students or faculties, and finally delete one by one row. Don't delete all. I want you to delete using conditions. When you're trying this, you will get lot of doubts. How to do that, how to do this, how to put this. Then just Google that particular one. If you're still not finding any particular answer or not satisfied with the Google thing, bring it to me. Monday, I will check it on and I will give you the right answer. Online, any questions are there, ma? SID is a primary key for first table and is CID is primary key for second table, which is a foreign key for the second. Correct. Correct. And FID is primary key in faculty table and foreign key. Correct. Correct. 100%. What relation will be created? Acha, I think you all understand relation na? Which is primary key, which is foreign key? Anyone have doubts in these tables? I'm sure you understand. It's very easy. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you all. Yeah. Online. Thank you all. Bye bye, ma. How to delete complete database? Drop. Use drop. Use drop. That is what delete. Drop database name. What about commit and rollback? Commit and rollback are not DML. They are like the DCL. DCL they are. Drive link you can ask the admin. If you pay them, they will give. No, no need. For example, You see my table. In my table, what is the name of this department? Peptidina. But if you go to the departments table, what is the ID here? DID. No need to be same, but relation should be. Values inside should be same. Sorry. I will.